seriously, the reason why this man is the reason our community exists.
Yeah.
It is, even though I'm friends with him, I'm still starstruck by this guy.
I'm an alpha female. I have
no such thing.
Then whatever's closest to it.
And that was very similar to my answer the last time I was
about the alpha female. About the alpha
I
female.
am an alpha female, but again,
no such thing.
They're going to be I'm going to do this because they're going to be modest and they're not going to talk about their accomplishments. Yes. So let me do this. Donovan Sharpe, huge YouTube channel, over 100,000 subscribers, helps men understand female nature, how to become the best version of themselves, and in general understand.
Who does that?
Donovan. He also teaches guys, about positive masculinity, understanding female language. He's known for womanese, his trademark.
Volume 4 drops on Friday. What she says versus what she means.
Basically taking, typical female phrases like, "Oh, it's not you, it's just me," and then deciphering it for men because let's keep it real, most guys are socially slower than women are. Then we got Aaron Clary, economist, author, critically acclaimed author,
genius,
statistician. Basically works the numbers when it comes to money management, finances. And also works out the cost of pursuing women for men. I did an analysis. He did a complete analysis.
The book of numbers.
Which, if you guys want to ask him about that, it'll be very interesting. He'll tell you.
Isn't worth the squeeze.
He'll break that down. And then obviously we got Rollo Tomasi, the godfather of the manosphere.
Male model, male stripper,
That's why the
body
poll is here,
Mr.
baby.
O competitor, and all around great guy.
No, seriously, the reason why this man is the reason our community exists.
Yeah.
It is, even though I'm friends with him, I'm still starstruck by this guy. It's incredible.
Author of several books, the Rational Male series.
He's like,
the Rational Male series, basically teaching guys about masculinity, how female psychology really works. And honestly, Rollo is one of the few guys in the sphere that advocates that men and women they're better together than they are apart.
I agree.
But he wants guys to understand how women think, so that they don't put a noose around their neck or put guns in their mouths. And Rollo saved many lives. So has Donovan and Aaron. So that's who these men are. Yeah.
So I'll bring up another table topic then, for example.
Okay.
So in this case, right, you guys want equal partnership in relationships, or do you want to have a man lead you in a relationship, and why?
All fidgety.
Or they lead the man.
There's a
third
like,
option.
Oh my God, I can't wait to say fuck no.
I have to trust you to lead.
Look at her. She's like, oh, I can't believe this shit.
Go ahead, G.
I have to trust you to lead.
Okay.
Oh,
Fair
that
enough.
is 1,000%.
Very true.
And real quick, this is where a lot of guys go wrong, is they think they want to be the leader. And if your woman doesn't trust you to lead, she is not going to allow you to lead. You must be trustworthy in your decision making and a leader. Otherwise, she's not going. My girl doesn't, she doesn't trust me. She doesn't let me be the leader. That's because you have not taken ownership of the leadership position.
Exactly. Like a woman will submit to a man she can trust to lead as a man. And I'm an alpha female. I have no
such thing.
Then whatever's closest to it. Like I have enough having to take care of myself, leading a business, making my own money, and having to deal with what I deal with living in Miami, where I don't want to have extra added stress. Like, yes, I want you to be the man. I want you to lead. I have no problem with my man leading. I have no problem with submitting to him, but I have to trust him in order to be able to be a leader. And if a woman is not submitting to you, she doesn't trust you to be a leader, dog.
Real talk.
I agree with her 100%, and that was very similar to my answer the last time I was
about the alpha female. About the alpha
I
female.
am an alpha female, but again,
No such thing.
we were talking about, men are allowed to go cheat on me, and I'm like, hell no, your cheating ass, lying ass ain't gonna lead me nowhere except hell and being broke, and that's not gonna happen.
And look at the twinkle in your
Amanda,
eye.
are you the eldest in your family by chance?
I am the youngest and the
You're
oldest.
kidding.
My
What?
family
Oh, you're the
was
only.
getting
Whoa.
it, so
You're the
I am
only.
my mother's youngest child and my father's oldest child.
Wow.
So you have
wow, that is
siblings?
incredible. Yes, she
do.
has siblings.
I
She's the
do.
oldest
I
and the
have
youngest.
How old
sister.
are you? You're the youngest then out of
No,
all.
so my sister is 36. I'm 31. I have a brother that's 30, 27, and 24.
Okay, so you're in the upper age of that group. Okay, because you seem like you're a preacher's kid who was the eldest and beat the shit out of your younger siblings.
I was raised extremely religiously under a big Christian rock until I was like 12.
that
So
doesn't
great
surprise
She
me.
was raised in a
Okay.
Christian home. You were raised in a
Great
Christian home,
job.
you say.
Look, but I mean, I was learn to defy authority at a young age because the stuff people were saying was crazy and didn't make any sense.
So you were raised in a strict Christian household, you say?
I was raised in a strict Christian home.
As soon as I moved out, I slept with as many guys as I could.
We are all well aware of the reputations that preachers' daughters have, and this one is no different. Any girl raised in a strict household almost always goes on a shopping spree as soon as they get a little freedom. It didn't used to be this way, but because of this culture encouraging girls to f anything with a Y chromosome and a pulse, the things she was taught as a little girl go right out the window. Girls who grew up in strict households are some of the biggest out there.
All right.
Woman Needs Volume 3. Woman Needs Volume 3.
So I have to agree with what G said, but in my household, my mom always wore the pants. Like she was the alpha female, and that's what I saw. Even
please talk into Mike.
Even with my father, like my mother was the alpha. She wore the pants. She made the money. So that's what I was raised.
Whoa! So your dad was a house husband?
Yeah, basically.
Wow.
And I'm sorry, Dad, if you're. I mean, I don't know.
Why would you be sorry? Well, hold on now. Why would you be sorry about that?
Just because it's like
because
it's not the norm. It's not the norm, you know.
Stigmatized.
Like,
why is it stigmatized?
Well, it is, you know. Because
so you would have no problem having a house husband?
Even you just said it. There's no such thing as an alpha female.
Right.
But there is.
So then, what makes him a beta male? What is this?
That just makes him a wife.
Out of curiosity, are they still married?
That's what it is.
No, and that's the thing. My mom has been okay. And I understand. So this is where I'm getting to.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm looking for is an equal partner. I agree with what you're saying. Like if I see that the man can't provide, or, you know, he's at loss at some point of his life, like he's bad credit, all this stuff. There's so many things that
like
go
fresh.
into that.
Yeah. I know.
Hey man, I'm still here.
I'm
sitting right here,
You're
dude.
in the shadows. You're so dark. I can't tell.
Bad credit is not an issue, girl. That's easy to fix.
Say what?
But is
bad
it?
credit is not an issue. That's easy to fix.
I'm sorry.
Exactly, but
being broke, no.
Okay.
John, continue on with your original thought.
Okay. But my original thought is I agree with what you're saying, and because I came from a family like that, like there's a lot of things that I was like veered towards, but I need at the end of the day somebody that is gonna pull their weight. So at the end of the day, yeah.
An alpha female can only exist in a household where there's no strong male presence. And I say that with air quotes. If there's no strong male presence in the house, there is no alpha. That's just all there is to it. This is why boys raised by single mothers either become switch hitters or criminals, and girls raised by single mothers end up right over there.
But why can't
I was raised by a single mother. I've never stripped a day in my life, and I probably have more pride and self-respect than anybody else in this room.
Congratulations, you are the statistical anomaly.
I am the statistical
anomaly. There you
anomaly.
go. But in the real world, this is how this
That's
works.
also why you have to be a strong man to lead me, because this woman let men lead her straight into hell, and I'm not going to do that. I'd rather make my own money and not deal with your shit.
Amanda, how many Miami girls, though, right, are the opposite of you?
Like 99.89%.
And your husband's name is?
Nobody. I'm not married.
I rest my case, Your Honor. I rest my case.